Hey guys, Big Rat 310s here with another Dragon Gate pay-per-view review. I will agree with Sanders that not just Dragon Gate, but the IWC itself has done a pretty horrible job in promoting this pay-per-view. You probably didn't even know it was on, but it was still a very good pay-per-view. You have two must-see matches on it. But overall, sorry, just looking back, I thought the pay-per-view could have been a lot better. There was definitely a lot of mistakes to it. Apparently Jigsaw was supposed to be at the show, and I think Kingston was as well, but they had some traffic problems and they couldn't make it on time. Something with the 6-man, I don't really know the full story. But anyways, this was still a pretty fun show to watch. Let's get to it. First we go with the opener with Nick Jackson versus Matt Jackson versus Gran Akuma versus Johnny Gargano versus Hallowicked versus... This is what happens with Lince Dorado. This was an awesome opener. This was so much fun to watch. This was incredibly fun to watch, actually. There were so many awesome spots in this match. It was very fast-paced. It was under like 10 minutes. Obviously, it had no point to it, but in a 6-man match like this is kind of what you expect. It's nowhere near as good as the Chikara one they had in the first show, but this was still borderline excellent. I'm going to give this show this match like a 3.25 stars, 3.5 stars. You know, it was spotty, but it was supposed to be. It was everything. Like the endings to pretty much all the matches kind of sucked. They're abrupt, but this was, I really like this match a lot. I'm going to give it 3.25, 3.5 stars. Check the ratings. Yeah, I don't know it now. Next we get the Brian Kendrick versus CIMA? No, versus BB Hulk. This was good. I enjoyed it. I'm giving it 3 stars. You know, there was some great storytelling. People complained about, I had heard reports that Kendrick was not doing very well with the arm, and that really, he was doing too much selling, and that kind of really hurt the match. And it wasn't really that enjoyable. But, I don't know. Kendrick has toned down his style, but I still really like the match a lot. You know, the spots were there when they needed to be. And, you know, it was still very enjoyable to watch. I'm going to give this 3 stars. You know, then Kendrick cut a horrible promo afterwards that took way too long. It was like 10 minutes. It was just did not need to be there, especially when you have any of these other matches could have had more time. The promo was just way too long. Way too long. And it really hurt the show. And they debuted this guy named Johnny Moxley, I believe. And then they debuted him. But then he cuts a promo later in the show, debuting himself. It's so fucking stupid. This company. But that was still a very, 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 very good. I like the match a lot. The promo, while it was good, he was like the Picasso, the WWE misused him. Even though he did say one line that was really funny, saying most fans say he smoked his career away. That was funny. I kind of laughed at that. Really, I thought this promo was just way too long. It did not need to be here. But the match still gets 3 stars. Next we get the 4-way, the worst match of the night. Mike Quackenbush, Jorge, Skayde, Rivera, Super Crazy, and CIMA. This was kind of short. Rivera didn't really click with the rest of the guys. And he pulled a BB Hulk here. Like Chase always says in the first show how BB Hulk didn't pay attention to the knee a lot. Well, in this show, Rivera sold it and then no-sold it. He wasn't consistent with his selling, and it did hurt the match. I'm going to give it 2 3/4 stars. I still thought it was decent, but definitely the worst match on the show. Next, we get Davey versus Yamato. I'm very pissed that Davey didn't win. I knew this months in advance. Davey is kind of was built to be the face of this promotion. If you saw the promos, if you saw his match with Shingo. And, yeah, CIMA's I think CIMA's kind of the face of Dragon Gate in Japan. But this match was great, though, 4 1/4. It was kind of disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I did expect actually a little more from it, just seeing how awesome of a quality wrestler Davey Richards is. But this match could have been a lot better. 4 1/4 stars. It was still very, very good. Very, very good. Borderline excellent. But it still could have been better. Next we get Masato Yoshino and Naruki versus Dragon Kid and Shingo. This was great. 4.5 stars. The match of the night. The reason you go and buy this pay-per-view. Not that the last match wasn't reason enough, but I was actually disappointed by that match. It was 4 1/4. I still thought it was excellent, but this was amazing. 4.5 stars. So many fun spots to watch. It was a pure spot fest. Not gonna lie. There was some psychology to it in the beginning, but they obviously didn't continue on that streak. This match is just so much fun to watch. I've seen people are gonna give this 5 stars. I would not go that high. I still think Davey and Shingo was better, but this was still amazing. Plus, this match kind of had no point to it. If anything, Dragon Kid tapped out, and he's gonna fight for the title at the next pay-per-view, which is tomorrow, I believe, which is being taped tomorrow. So that was also really fucking stupid. So if you didn't go to the last show, if you didn't go to this pay-per-view, you saw the pay-per-view tonight, and then you went to the show tomorrow, it looks very stupid. It looks stupid nonetheless, but it looks even worse that way. So Really, I don't know why Dragon Kid had to lose. That really hurt the match. I could have given this match 4 3/4. Nah, I'm staying with 4.5. You know, extremely enjoyable. So many fun spots. It was just amazing to watch. Next, we get the main event. All the people who won their qualifying matches: Gran, Akuma, CIMA, BB Hulk, and Yamato in a 4-way for the title. Again, Davey should have won, but Davey's not even in this match. CIMA, who's like kind of the second best guy to win it, got eliminated first, which was also very stupid, and he got eliminated by a roll-up. The match was good, though. I'm giving it 3 1/4 stars. I really liked it. They did some nice story, you know, double teaming BB Hulk. The ending, again, abrupt, out of nowhere. You know, it was a decent ending, but the ending wasn't that good. It was decent, but it was kind of like really like out of nowhere. It was just kind of there, in my opinion. It just could have been a lot better. I'm gonna give the match 3 1/4 stars, which is very disappointing for a main event. Really, I just thought it could have been a lot better. Overall, I'm gonna give this show like an 8.25, 8.5. It's very, very good. Don't get me wrong. It's a great pay-per-view. I think Turning Point was better. I think Battle for Glory was better. I think TLC was better, to be honest. I think Royal Rumble will be better. It's definitely the worst of the 3 pay-per-views. There's no doubt about that. But, I don't know. It just fell on so many levels, in my opinion. The promos were stupid. The production values, of course, were bad. Kendrick on the mic the promo really wasn't that good, and the audio was horrible. But I do recommend going seeing the show. It's a very fun show to watch. See the 2 matches. Usually for Dragon Gate, you always have to see, let's do 4 1/4 of 1.5 star matches. It's a very fun show to watch. I see a lot of people are going to give this really high ratings. I'm sticking with an 8.25, 8.5, somewhere around that range. It's a very fun show to watch. I do recommend you guys go checking it out. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. My throat's feeling a lot better because I took my pills again. Thank you very much. So, yeah. Next show I'm going to review is Survival of the Fittest 2004. Or if I get to watch Final Battle 2003 Cyber TNA Forever, I'll review that and the difference to enemies. Okay, thank you guys. Make the rest of your time. I'm out, guys.